I had to get rid of my entire sneaker collection years ago. But now it's time to build one back. Only I don't have time to save up and buy one pair at a time. I got kids, bro, which means I don't want to put much money into this at all. I just started about a year ago with only a couple $100, and currently I'm up to almost 30 pairs, which 4 of those are Jordan Travis Scott pairs.
Wow.
I've gotten all this mostly by hustling my local area. I'm going to be sharing all my knowledge and tricks that I've learned along the way, and I'm just getting started building this new collection. I'm even giving away pairs along the way. So far, we've given away 2 pairs of the reimagined Jordan 3s. And currently, we're giving away a Jordan 1 Lost and Found at 5,000 subscribers. More on that in a minute. If you love sneakers, click that subscribe button. If you love copying Grail pairs, click the subscribe button. If you want to learn how to build your own sneaker collection and copy your own personal Grails, click that subscribe button now, because we will teach you how to take one pair or very little money and build that into your dream sneaker collection. Now let's go! Good morning, good evening, and good afternoon, YouTube. This is an unexpected video, but since the opportunity presented itself, I figured why not make a movie about it? Or a video. Whatever, you know what I mean. In front of us, as you can see, we have got the Jordan 1 Reimagined Royal.
Wow.
Now, the ironic part of this is one of these pairs is real, which is this one, and the other pair is a replica, which is this one. You can probably see a slight color difference between the two. The authentic pair is definitely darker blacks, just richer, and the blue is a little bit more royal, as we could say. The crazy part is both these pairs came from the same place. Now, I'm not going to say where that was, but let's just look at the size tags. We've got a size 11 and a size 12 and a half. Now, let's compare the two differences. Boom, boom. Okay, authentic on the left.
Wow.
No, yeah, authentic on the left, rep on the right. So first off, you can see, hopefully the camera picks it up, the little shade difference. Now, when you look at the toe box, you can also notice the shape. This one comes up a little bit more. The holes also are just a little thicker, I guess, or bigger on the real one. I could not believe this with this pair. Definitely did not expect this to happen. So, when we look at the tongues, the authentic one, the tongue is like your normal Jordan 1 tongue, like, right? It's got the little black foam. The rep, this is way thicker. I mean, I don't know if the camera kind of picks it up, but the rep tongue is, I mean, like double the thickness, at least double the thickness. I mean, it's pretty good though. Like, it's dangerously good. I definitely didn't notice, but wasn't trying to look. I mean, they've even got, so this is the authentic. There's like a little serial number under the tag. You look at the rep. I mean, the font to me seems to be the same. It's even got the little serial number under the tag. Now the insoles, or not insoles, but whatever you call this, the board of the shoe. The authentic, I don't know if the camera will pick it up, but the authentic is a slightly darker gray. And I mean slightly, like, so I mean, everything is, I mean, pretty spot on. Like, it's scary how spot on, really. The tongue is a big giveaway. I mean, once you know, and without having, if I would not have had an authentic one here, I probably still would not know. Now in the collars, it's almost
a similar scenario, but not near like the tongue. A little thicker on the rep. It's maybe why it bows out so much more. But when we look at the Jordan Wings logo, I mean, it's hard for me to see a difference. Other than the shade, I mean, the materials are nice too. So on the rep, this blue is nice, like fuzzy suede. A little too fuzzy maybe, but with Nike, man, like I've had authentic pairs where one shoe's a little different than the other. I mean, it just kind of happens with their quality control, I guess. A big thing too is the black. Like it's obviously like a slightly lighter shade. I mean, it's hard to tell, but unless you get them like right side by side, like a little chalkier looking. But this is a nice material. I mean, you can see it's got transition movement, but this feels just a little different than the authentic. Like the authentic is much softer, like just a lot softer. And I mean, that's like, this almost feels, I don't know, like a little plasticky would not be the right word, but it's something. It's something. Other differences I've been able to try to find, I mean, even like the swoosh, like maybe it's a little pointer. The replica is this one on the right. It's tough. So I mean, really the suede fuzziness, but now all the pairs may not be, you could get them vice versa. The shoelaces, same thickness. There does seem to be a difference in the pattern on the boxes though. Other than that, the main difference is the soles. So when we look at, and it's hard unless you got them side by side, but the pattern, the replica is on the right, authentic on the left. The pattern is just a little more pronounced on the replica and slightly different. When we look at the sole, this is where you can really see some differences. So when we look at like the pattern around the Nike, here's the real on the left. The pattern on the replica to the right is definitely different. The tread, you can see, like look at the spikes on the tread. Like it's way spikier. Replica on the right, real on the left, way spikier. But I mean, look at, like the Nike logo, it's dead on. Like same thickness. The pattern, same thing up here. The tread on that circular tubular part, it's all just kind of spikier on the replica versus the authentic. And then even the stars, when you look at the stars, the authentic, they're more, I don't know, fatter sorta. Or the replica, they're more thinner and spikier kinda. I was completely shocked that, I don't even know why someone, obviously if it's a refurb, like, because the real ones, these are so cheap. Like I don't see the point of someone, because I've heard of people doing that, like returning replicas to stores, and I just don't understand like why someone would even do that. This is a cheap shoe. Like it's gotta be, I've never bought a replica, but they gotta be at least $100, $150, I'm sure. Check the insoles. The 11 is the real, 12.5 is the replica. I mean, they're spot on. The stickers, slight again, like the replica's like a little chalkier, but man, the insoles are hard. The main difference I could tell is on the fonts here. The lighting here may make it difficult. When we look at I mean, they're close. It's hard to get it on camera. Off camera, like, I don't know if it's the font is just slightly different, or maybe slightly skinnier It's tough though, man. They're close. I was shocked. Boxes for extra laces seem to be identical or very close to me. Now the additional replicas on the right, retails on the left. You can see a pattern difference in the lace though. Almost kind of like the sole. Like the replica on the right is like it's a little spikier kind of, or whatever that right word would be. Anyways, just thought I'd make this video to show people the differences since I had these in hand, and to let you know to be careful out there, man. I mean, if I would not have already had a retail version of this shoe, you know, I don't know if I would have even figured it out. I did run these through a check app to confirm that it is a replica, because sometimes with Nike you can just get you know, quality issues. But I mean, that toe box looks, they're so close. The main thing is just the foam thickness of the tongue, the tread obviously on the bottom, and then just the feel of the material, and then the color difference. Like they're darn close, man. But that black's just a little chalkier, and that blue is just not as royal, I guess would be the best way. So anyways, guys, more videos coming soon of Nike outlet runs. And also don't forget, we're giving away our third pair of kicks. Jordan 1, Lost and Found. Subscribe and comment to be entered. Peace.